What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and we'll be back on schedule like always today. But I just want to go over some of the polls that I took recently. Some of the numbers are extremely shocking. First, we'll start off with my Glock 26 carry firearm. 70% of the people said they would carry it, which I was very shocked. That's pretty cool to see that they would, carry what I have sort of put together. No was 20%. And then 10% of you guys said Glock sucks. I don't know if some of you guys were just doing a joke or are SIG fans or what, but that was that. I was more surprised by the number 70 of you guys saying yes. Now, I also put a poll out saying the next Glock Gen 5 that I will get, you guys can decide. 42% of you guys voted on the Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS, so that'll be the next Glock I get. Then, this was the most shocking, and I said, how often do you guys carry a firearm? 100% of the time was only 51%. Now, I get that doesn't really include like little times where metal detectors, stuff like that. I still consider you carrying 100% of the times where you can. Now, in the state I live in, even if they have a sign up that says we ban firearms, as long as they don't ask you to leave, you can still carry legally. Now, 75% of the time carrying was 17%. 50% of the time you carry was 7%. 25% of the time is 7%. What's the point of carrying 25% or 50%? It's just, I don't know. 0% of the time was 18%. I don't know. My guess is those would be the people from overseas that are voting 0%. So I sort of understand the 18% number because I do have a lot of people overseas that just like firearms and will never be able to have the right to carry them. So that makes sense. But the 50% and 25% of the time being 7% each, that confuses me. Nowadays, it's crazy. You have crazy people everywhere. You have people that kidnap kids, hurt children, attack random places with innocent kids, your family's there. There will not be a day where I'm not carrying 100% of the time. I don't care what it is. And if I'm home, it's either on me or it's nearby where I can get to it within a second or so. So that's just how I choose to live. But I also would recommend you guys living like that. And so where this sort of correlates, which is sort of crazy, is if you look at those numbers and then you look at the average size firearm each person carries. Full size firearm was 26%. Compact was 42%. So compact's like a Glock 19 size. In my opinion, that's about 68%, 69% of the people. And this was 12,000 votes in this poll. So 68% of 12,000 people, which is crazy, carry in an uncomfortable way. They may think it's comfortable, but then I would dare those people to pick up a Glock 26 or a Hellcat or P365 Shield Plus and tell me that's not more comfortable. Same round count or similar round count. And on top of that, when you look at those numbers, that 68% of people carry bigger firearms, which can be uncomfortable a lot of times. Bike riding with a full-size firearm, playing with your kids with a full-size firearm, that's uncomfortable. Then you look at how many people, like, that only 51% of the people carry 100% of the time. I think there's a correlation between those numbers. And that would be, I am uncomfortable, therefore I'm not going to carry 100% of the time. I'm going to carry when it's most comfortable to me. Then 6% got mouse guns, which I have no problem with. I think that's great. That means you're going to be having that on you more often than, someone with the full size because it's so small, which I love pocket carry. I think it's a great thing. 19% was a subcompact. So, like a Glock 26, Springfield Armory, XD9, subcompact, stuff like that. Then only 7% was a double stack micro 9, like P365 Hellcat. And I was very shocked by those numbers. I thought way more people would be carrying double stack micro 9s, but I think a reason for that is I have a lot of Glock fans on here, and Glock does not have a double stack micro 9. So you can always attribute it to having more Glock fans and Glock not having that option. But what I would say when it comes to all of this is the easiest way to carry 100% of the time is to be comfortable. I carry to be comfortable first, and then I train second. So I will choose a firearm based off what's comfortable to me, but also round count, stuff like that, what I can conceal. And then once I have that firearm picked out, then I train with it and I make sure I'm good with it. I think that's how everyone should live. There's no need for a full-size firearm 24/7. There's just not. If you can really shoot, like a lot of people claim they can, you can shoot with the pinky hanging off. You can shoot with a small. The P365 is so thin and small in the grip. I see people who have big hands shooting them just fine. So the big hand excuse is bullcrap. That's just not willing to put in the time. I have nothing wrong with people who carry full-size and compact, but I'm just saying it is much easier to carry a small firearm 100% of the time and much safer and much better for you and your family than to carry a full-size firearm 50% of the time or even 75% of the time. So that's just how I think. Let me know down below what you guys think as well. Thanks for watching.